Now, my dear soldiers, let us take up the mock test paper of July 2024 for CA Intermediate. Let me take up the MCQ question. First MCQ question. Case scenario 1. All case studies are case scenario based actually. Mrs. Vishwacharya and Associates, a CA firm based in Orissa, is appointed as an auditor of CPF Bank for the financial year 23-24. This question is now directed towards the bank audit. You can just make out. Okay. During the course of audit, it came to the notice of CPF Bank has sanctioned overdraft facility of 75 lakhs to Times Limited. However, as per the stock statements furnished in the last quarter, the drawing power was calculated to be rupees 50 lakhs. It was observed that few advances were guaranteed by, so the drawing power was now calculated to 50 lakhs. Central government as a part of Make in India initiative, however, the guarantee was not invoked and the advance was overdue for by 75 days. These advances were classified as standard asset and were regarded as NPA for income recognition purpose. State government as a part of the power generation initiative, however, the guarantee was not invoked and the advances were overdue by 80 days. These advances were classified as standard asset and were regarded as NPA in the income recognition purpose. Okay. Now, additionally, XYZ Limited is a borrower availing the credit facility of rupees 110 lakhs. Now, if you see when the question is lengthy, please follow a part solve approach. Partly you read and partly you should solve the question. So that what happens, that burdening does not happen. You don't have to retain so many information. That is the whole idea. The burdening should not happen. And that is why you have to follow this approach of what you can say the part read and part solve approach. That is what you should be doing it actually. Okay. So partly read it, partly solve. Partly read, partly solve. That's what you should be doing it. Okay. So now I have read the first three paragraph of this question and let me straightaway jump to the MCQ question. Can we do that? Yes, psychologically, because what happens when you have volume of data, part of the question you can solve. Now, based upon the above fact, answer the following. With respect to overdraft facilities sanctioned to Times Limited, the account would be termed as out of order. So, this account will be termed as out of order. When it will be termed as out of order, they are giving four aspects. The outstanding balance remains continuously in excess of 75 lakhs. Yes. The outstanding balance remains continuous in excess of 50 lakhs. This is based on the previous quarter. Correct. The outstanding balance in the account is less than 75 lakhs, but there are no credits or payments deposited in the account continuously for 90 days as on the balance sheet. Then, yes, correct. Then you will treat it as a out of order. Then, the outstanding balance is less than 50 lakhs. Now, the fourth option will not be considered for out of order. So, it is like, say, the first option, second option, and third option are making sense actually. When it is continuously outstanding in excess of 75 lakhs, excess of 50 lakhs, or when it is like say when no amount has been deposited in the account for more than 90 days, you will classify the account as a out of order. Okay, when the account becomes out of order, that's what you see. That's what we highlight. Outstanding balance less than 50 lakhs will not be an out of order. So, answer here the correct option they have given as 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. But here 1, 2, 3 option A seems to be the right answer. It is a correct answer. Okay, that's the thing here. Now, let me move forward. Which of the following treatment by the bank on the provision and income recognition is correct as far as the bank guarantee is concerned, by the central government and the state government? See, both central government, state government are classifying the asset as a performing asset. They are classifying the asset as a performing asset. For income recognition purpose, they are recognizing it as a non-performing asset. Okay, so that's what it is actually. Now, in this case, please understand that the privilege is only available to the central government. It is not available to the state government. State government guaranteed advances will be treated just like normal any other advances. So when the account becomes NPA, what happens is that the state government advances, even though guarantee is given by state government, still it will be treated as an NPA. But the same thing is not there for the central government advances. Central government advances are not treated in that manner. So central government guaranteed advances, they are treated as a performing asset, they are treated as a standard asset, and for the income recognition purpose, they are treated as a non-performing asset. So, my dear soldiers, understand that. So, in such case, only state government, the central government only has that privilege, not the state government. So, in this case, let us see the option A, both 1 and 2 are correct. No. Only 2 is correct. No. 2 means state government. Only 1 is correct. So, only 1 is correct, central government. So, yes, this is making sense. Both 1 and 2 are incorrect. No. So, here you have to go for option number C, because that classification is allowed only for the central government and not for the state government. Okay. So, part of the question we have read. Now, let us go to the next part of the question. Now, look at this. This is over. Now, let us go to the next paragraphs actually. Okay. Now, additionally, XYZ Limited is a borrower availing cash credit facility of 110 lakhs against security of paid stocks and debtors to 90 days. Margin stipulated was 25% for the stock and 40% for debtors. Bank has calculated drawing power based on the information provided. So they have given the information. They have said that margin for stock is 25%. Means what? If you have a stock worth of 100 rupees, we will 25 rupees will take out as a margin. Margin means we will not consider that as a security. And then 75 will consider for as a security. Similarly for debtors, if debtors are 100, then 40 rupees you will take out and balance 60 rupees you will consider for the debtors. Okay. So that's how you have to remove the margin. Okay. Margin means bank wants to retain that cushion while giving the loan. Okay. So they have given value of stock as on 31st December 23, 130 lakhs. Value of debtor 31st December 23, 75 lakhs. Okay. Value of stock fully damaged include in one above 7 lakhs. Now this value of stock has to be removed. The value of stock as on the balance sheet date is like say 130 lakhs. You have to reduce that 7 lakhs. So it becomes 123 lakhs. Now 123 lakhs, since the margin is 25%, so the stock that is available as a security will be 75%. Remember that. Okay. So then value of debtor exceeding 90 days to above is 10 lakhs. So now 75 lakhs is a total debtor. From there you have to reduce that 10 lakhs. So this will become 65 lakhs. Okay. 65 lakhs it will become. So now adjusted stock after reducing the damaged stock 130 minus 7 it will become 123 lakhs. Okay. And debtors which is 75 lakhs, from there you are reducing the around 10 lakhs. So this becomes 65 lakhs. Okay. That you have to take debtors which are outstanding more than 90 days will not be considered. And then the value of creditors for the goods, because it has to be a paid stock. So creditors you have to reduce from the stock value. So 130 minus 7 lakh damaged stock minus 60 lakhs which is creditor for goods. If you reduce, it comes to 63 lakhs. 63 lakhs is the adjusted stock. Now 63 lakhs adjusted stock, if you take 75% of it, because 25% margin you have to keep it, it comes to around 47.25 lakhs. 47.25 lakhs it will come. Okay. And debtors, you have to take 75 lakhs debtors minus 10 lakhs which is due for more than 90 days. So 65 lakhs. 65 lakhs you have to take say 60% of the amount, because 40% they are telling you have to maintain margin. That 40% you can't touch. So balance 60% only you can avail. Okay. So now on stock 130 minus 7 minus 60. Okay. So that comes to 63. 63 if you take 75%, it comes to around 47.25 lakhs. Okay, that will keep it aside. Then debtors 75 minus 10, that is exceeding 90 days, 65 lakhs. Of that you have to take 60%. Okay, so for 65 lakhs you have to take 60%, that comes to around 39 lakhs. So 39 lakhs plus 47.25, it becomes 86.25 lakhs. 86.25 lakhs will be the amount. Okay, so soldiers, now let us see a question which is based on this. In the case given, the drawing power of borrower XYZ Limited should be, it should be that is 47.25 lakhs plus 39 lakhs, it will come to around say 86.25 lakhs. So A is the right answer. See, for audit examination, you have to carry the calculator. That is the thing here. See, they are making you apply the knowledge. Okay, damage stock you should reduce, creditors you have to reduce, then you have to apply the percentage. Okay, similarly for debtors, anything due for more than 90 days, you remove, then you calculate the percentage. That's the thing here. Okay, let us go to the next part of the question. Part read, part solve will, like say, can I have a very calmer approach actually. So you don't have to carry that burden of numbers and everything. So just read the question partly, 50% first. Then you go see whether any relevant question is related to that. Now, outstanding balance in one of the loan account is 25 lakhs. The realizable value of the securities assessed by the approved valuer is around 2.25 lakhs. So bank identified the same as erosion in the value of security. It was classified as a doubtful category and the provision was made for doubtful asset. Okay. So if you see, the value of the security has reduced below 90%. 90% fall in the value of security. That's the thing. It is a huge erosion in the security. Now, when there is a fall more than 90%, you cannot classify as a doubtful asset. See, if it is fall is more than 50%, then you will say doubtful asset. If it is more than 90%, then you better classify this as a loss asset. Okay, it has to be treated as a loss asset. That's what you have to highlight it here. Okay, let us move forward. Also took place among the team members regarding issuance of audit report. Discussion also took place among the team members regarding the issuance of the audit report after the completion of bank audit. That is the final product we have. And annexure of the same such as long form audit report, report on compliance with SLR requirement, report on treasury operations as per RBI guidelines, report on compliance as per the Ghosh committee recommendations, report on adverse credit lending ratio in the rural areas, etc. Okay, so these are the reports which are being attached actually. Okay, so fine, let us see what is held for us. The bank identified erosion in the value of security and made provision of doubtful asset. Whether treatment of bank by doubtful asset is correct, it is definitely not correct. It should fall as more than 90%. It has to be loss asset. So wherever they say yes, security should be classified, no, not acceptable. It's no, the classification is not correct. So yes is not a right option. Similarly, there is a C, yes, that is also not a right option. Now you have to decide between B and D. No, the existence of such security should be ignored. The asset should be straightaway classified as a loss asset. It may either be written off or fully provided by the bank. D. No, the existence of security should be ignored and the asset should be straightaway classified as a loss asset. Provisioning should be made as per the doubtful asset. No, this is D is not making sense. Why should I go for D? So here the option B is a rightful answer actually. So that is the right answer you are getting. Okay, so B will be the right answer, my dear soldiers. Okay, good, very good. So that's how it is actually. So here you can take it as B as the answer. It is to be written off. Once it's a loss asset, why should I make provision as per doubtful asset? Does not make sense. So B will be the answer. See how he's confusing you. To be very careful. Then statutory central auditors of the bank must furnish, in addition to the main audit report, various audit report from the options. Choose the audit report from Messrs. Vishwacharya and Associates shall furnish. There are 5 options like say long form audit report, a report on compliance with SLR requirement, report on treasury operation as per RBI guidelines, report on compliance as per Ghosh committee recommendations, report on adverse credit ratio, lending ratio in the rural area, like that. So there are report which is being furnished. So whether these options are correct, for example, say long form audit report you have to give, report on compliance SLR requirement, report on treasury operation as per RBI guidelines, report on compliance as per the Ghosh committee recommendation, report on adverse credit lending ratio in the rural area. Now this option does not suit. The stall will be given along with the report actually. So here the answer, my dear soldiers, will be like you will attach 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can go for option number B. 1, 2, 3, 4 can be the is the right answer. Okay, fine. So B is the right answer here. Okay. Fine, my dear soldiers. I'll see you in the next video. Okay. Keep studying, keep learning.